Every day, everywhere in the world, people wake up, get dressed, and head off to make a living, following the path they've chosen. But deep down inside, there's always a desire for a better way, a simpler way, a legitimate way to make more money, have more free time, and enjoy life rather than just work until we die. We have found a 100% legitimate, inexpensive, logical system with a valuable product and real-time commissions. Generate income with just a cell phone and an internet connection from anywhere at any time. Get started now, get paid now. Do you look for ways to make more money? Ask for info and we will send you more information. Let's talk.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. Welcome to this episode of Daniel's Den. Listen, we are going to chat. We are going to have a discussion. So for everybody who is joining in live, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, along with Twitter. So thank you for everybody hanging out today, tonight, this afternoon. Just like that beautiful voice said, I love hearing from millionaires. So just like that millionaire just said, we're going to chat, right? Because we have a set of beliefs. You know, things have been given to us, things have been handed down to us, and we might not have taken time to examine those things. So when you hear someone, a millionaire say, hey, listen, let's talk. When you hear a millionaire say, we found something that's better, what's going to happen is you're immediately going to have a reaction. And it's always going to be based on how you filter the information. Now, how are you going to filter the information? You're going to filter the information through your belief system. But here's a question. Where did your money beliefs come from? Do you know where they came from? Are they from you? Are they from your parents? Are they from their parents? Is it from a neighbor? Is it from a friend? Is it from a successful entrepreneur? Is it from someone who's in the middle class? Is it from someone below the poverty line? Where have your money beliefs come from? Have your money beliefs come from directly out of your family that might have came out of slavery, or might have been having a mindset that they were beneath or below and they weren't worthy? Where did your money beliefs come from? Have you examined them? Have you figured out where they came from, where they trace back to? I know that's a big question. I know it's a big question. And to be honest, I know we're not going to discuss every facet of this today, tonight, this afternoon, but we're going to touch on it because I'm reading this amazing book called How Rich People Think, along with other books. But I'm telling you right now, man, I'm thinking back about what I've heard over the years, right? there's some famous comments that people make about money, and it reveals their mindset. It reveals that their money beliefs have come out from somewhere. It wasn't a benefit, right? It wasn't a benefit to us. It wasn't a benefit to the person, but they're set in their beliefs and not open to evaluating those beliefs to line them up and see, hey, how are these working out, right? So this question was posed from this amazing author who has interviewed several millionaires over a 25-year span. How's it going, Brother Millender? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. So this is the question he posed in this amazing book called How the Rich People Think. Have you questioned the validity of every belief you were programmed with about money in childhood? Have you questioned the validity of every belief you were programmed with about money in childhood? Now, my background, I've been very active in church. I've been very active in terms of being a worship leader, and there was times where I was preaching and teaching when I was younger in a youth group and things of that nature. And there's part of the childhood money thing where I was getting bad information from leaders, right? From religious leaders, right? Then there was part where I was getting quality information from religious leaders, right? So both sides of the fence. I've heard both sides of the fence. So now it's interesting to me because, of course, you can evaluate that now and say, well, where did that come from? Right? I like that. Casting down false imaginations. Yep. So you want to evaluate, where is this coming from, right? Successful entrepreneurs, successful people that believe have different viewpoints and different money beliefs. I remember my dad used to say a phrase, and it's not really bad and it's not really good. It's neutral, which is probably worse than both, right? You might want to go east side, or you might want to go one side to the other side, right? But he would just say every day another dollar or something to that effect. Eat every day another dollar. I'm like, what? Another dollar? What are you talking about, right? So it wasn't negative and it wasn't positive. It was just kind of neutral, right? So there was no real goal there. There was no real, right? And my dad had an amazing work ethic. That's another amazing thing. You'll see an amazing work ethic from people around you. But how come they didn't build wealth? How come there wasn't anything passed down, right? There's a word and a phrase in an amazing, one of the most important books in the world, that says a man should leave an inheritance. How come people are not leaving that inheritance? Where are they getting their money beliefs from, right? Because that book says you're supposed to be leaving an inheritance. That book says that you're supposed to be in abundance to the full till it overflows. So how come we have some viewpoints that are saying overflowing, but then also we have some viewpoints saying you should be humble, right? Why we have these contrasting thoughts? It's not really contrasting thoughts. It's that we've misinterpreted the information. We misinterpreted the information. We took the things out of context and didn't balance it out by understanding the love of a father, by understanding the heartbeat of someone who loves you. They want the best for you, so they pour good things into you. Where do we get our money beliefs from? And we have to shift that, Because now, when you're surrounded by and you hear from financially free individuals, when you hear from millionaires and they're sharing what they're doing and they're putting you in position and they're sharing from their heart to you, you're going to filter it through your own money beliefs. There's an amazing phrase in this book that I've been really, really thinking about over and over again. All the successful entrepreneurs, all the successful people, and you'll see this all throughout an amazing success book called the Bible, right? But you'll see that making money is simple. You'll see that money is an infinite in supply because we know that you just got to think at a better and a higher level. And those things will get added to you, right? It'll be added to you. But where do those beliefs come from? Money doesn't grow on trees. What does that mean, right? You're deflecting. As a parent, you're deflecting because you don't have what you should have. So you're deflecting. But money is printed from paper, from trees. All right, that was me messing with everybody a little bit and pausing for dramatic effect, right? But listen, there's a lot of thought processes that we've allowed to come in. We've allowed to come in and we haven't examined them at all. We haven't said, hey, is this a valid thought process, right? Is this a valid thought process? Does this add up? You know, there's another simple thing that Dr. Best always talks about. If you look around and you see that people are headed in the wrong direction and you see that they're not becoming financially free, you see that they're not able to retire early, you see this happening around you, and you examine what they're doing and the behaviors that they're doing, and they're sharing certain belief systems with you, and you can see that that didn't work for them, you might want to do something different. You may want to shift your point of view and be open to hearing from other successful individuals. Yeah, I like that. Kevin said, check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's very true. Now there's a very funny audio by another successful entrepreneur that was mentored at a certain time by Mr. Tybes. But he talks about, he says, listen, you're in the line of life and you see people going ahead of you, right? He says falling off the broke cliff, all right? Some people know this story, right? So you see people going in the line of life and you see them just going, falling off a cliff. Falling off the cliff. And you in line, you in the same line, right? You're in the same line as them. And they, falling off the cliff. Falling off the cliff. You in the same line, the line getting up closer, right? And he jokingly says some people so eager, they cutting the line. Listen, when you see that, make an adjustment, make a change, right? Surround yourself with different people, hear from different points of view, right? Renew your mind, shift your mind, examine the validity of the beliefs that you were given when you were in childhood. There's another amazing thing that says, hey, listen, if you were born poor, hey, not your fault. If you die poor, that is your fault, okay? Because you have opportunity now, especially with the information that our wealth builders continue to share. get back with the person sharing this with you, right? Now, I know I took a slightly different approach in terms of how I'm coming at everybody today, tonight, this afternoon, right? Depending on where you're at in this awesome world we live in. But I want to tell you right now, we have we have several big incentives going on right now. Okay. Now, remember, you need to shift your mindset to making money is simple. Money is infinite in supply. Now, the reason why money is infinite in supply is because money comes to, right? Money comes to and follows the person that keeps sharing solutions and ideas. Ideas are limitless. Solutions are limitless. There will always be challenges. There will always be opportunities, right? So, in fact, there will always be ideas to solve those opportunities or those challenges. And people are amassing those solutions, right? And the more solutions they provide, the more money they create, the more problems they solve, or even services they provide. Boom, they can create more income for themselves. So money is limitless in supply because solutions and ideas are limitless in supply. There are going to be people paying, listen to this, there's going to be people paying to go into space. It's going to be available through Virgin, right? So this person has provided a solution. You might not want that solution, but somebody wants that solution. Somebody wants that idea, and they're willing to pay for that idea. That solution is available, and someone's going to take advantage of that solution because part of their dream, right? Part of their goal is to see the earth from space. And they're going to take advantage of that solution and that idea, right? It is what it is. We have opportunities here, okay? So I want to shift, and I'm going to show you a picture of an amazing gentleman, one of our amazing business partners and friends, Mr. Crypto Steve. The reason why I'm going to share this amazing, sharp gentleman, because he's really handsome. He's an awesome guy. He's just a cool guy, man. I mean, if you met Crypto Steve, you got to know Crypto Steve is the man, all right? And he's earned that name, okay? It's not just a random nickname, okay? He has earned well over $100,000 in just one of the exchanges that we were part of a while ago, right? Now, he has most recently earned, listen to this, he earned a $400,000 stipend to go ahead and just boom, scoop up a villa. That was part of one of our first dream incentives. The dream incentive was for $3.5 million, and over 2,000 people earned part of that dream incentive. That's past tense. He got $400,000 deposited right into his account live in Dubai. Why am I giving you that background information? And there's live videos of them showing them dropping it in to his account. And guess what? He was the number 2 earner. The number 1 earner got $1 million deposited into his account live. And that is Mr. Brian Crumley, the rock star himself. Now, if you've met these two gentlemen, you already know that these amazing people have a heart to help people. If you've met Brian Crumley, he only speaks from one spot. He speaks directly from his heart. Ooh, he speaks directly from his heart. He is an amazing individual. Where do you get your money beliefs from? These two gentlemen are successful entrepreneurs, right? So if you have a preconceived belief that successful people are arrogant, puffed up, they can't be approached, they can't be talked to, these two gentlemen already removed that. Big smiles all the time, just loving people, right? Yeah, Crypto Steve is on fire. I hear you. And earn and learn. All right. So they position themselves, all right? They're successful entrepreneurs, and they're positioning themselves with GS Partners to create even more income for themselves. I bring that up because I want to segue into the second part of what I want to talk about today. This is almost 2 parts the conversation, right? Get back with the person sharing this information with you, because those two gentlemen, one of them had $1 million deposit live in Dubai. The second gentleman had a $400,000 deposit. He has shot live videos of him walking in that $400,000 villa that he acquired with those funds. We have a new incentive right now. So we want to share with you how to fly to Dubai for free with a $10,000 stipend slash given to you to travel allowance, right? That's the word I want to say, travel allowance. I don't know why I want to keep saying the word stipend, but it's the same thing, right? So travel allowance. Right now on the table, we can show you, you can get back with the person sharing this with you today, tonight, this afternoon, brand new individuals, get back with that person, right? And let them show you how to get a $10,000 allowance so that you can fly to Dubai without having to tap into, woo, I'm telling you right now. And guess what? It also will give you access as we show you the steps to get and earn that $10,000 incentive. That will give you access to sit next to the chairman of the board, who happens to be a successful billionaire. Where do you get your money beliefs from? I'm sharing with you an opportunity to go to Dubai, no out-of-pocket expense. What's your belief? What's the first thing you thought of? Oh, this might be a scam. I just shared with you that two gentlemen got a $400,000 deposit into their account and $1 million deposit. If you think that was a scam, I can actually show you video, right, of Crypto Steve walking through the house that he purchased. We have receipts now because GS Partners has been doing business actively for well over a year, has actively over 140,000 people, right? So what we're looking for now, what I'm looking for specifically, is 50 leaders that already understand that business is here, that this business is here, and that we're moving forward, right? 50 leaders. So you want to get back with me so that I can share with you how we're going to do this, how we're going to tap into that $10,000 Dubai incentive. All right. So take your seat at the table. Get back with the person sharing this information with you. For anyone new that is listening to this information from my YouTube page, from my Facebook, from my Twitter, I'm about to share with you my website again, even though it's scrolling at the bottom. And I'm going to share with you my phone number so that you could text me and reach out to me. Any new person, if you are already in Wealth Builders Worldwide, which is part of our organization, I'm not sharing this content, this part of the content for you. Everything else was for you. And share it and get back with that person that's sharing this information with you, okay? So here I go. I'm going to go ahead and share this content specifically for any new person that wants to connect with me, so that we can go ahead. I'm looking for 50 leaders that want to move forward and create a whole lot of wealth in a short period of time and get that $10,000 allowance and fly to Dubai. All right. That's who I'm looking for. So that's my contact information right there. That's my website. It's been scrolling on the bottom, y1income.com. If Kevin Millender is sharing this information with you, get back with Kevin Millender. He continues to share great quality content. Get back with him. Get your free registration completed. It is a free registration. And the second step, guess what? Guess what the second step is? Or really part of the first step is a $33 membership. If you're a leader, you got that. You're ready. You're going to want to move forward and you're going to want to connect with other leaders like yourself. And then from that point on, you're just acquiring assets. Once again, where do you get your belief system from? Where do you get your money belief system from? Because right now, the information I'm sharing, you're going to filter through your belief system. If you have a positive self-image, you're like, Daniel, I'm about to text you. I'm about to jump on your website. I'm about to get started. If you have any challenges in your self-image, don't worry. Our Wealth Builders Worldwide team is here to support you no matter what, so that we can improve that and slide you over to having a positive self-image. We have live webinars and live support every single day. We're live every single day of the week. You can connect and hear from a leader within Wealth Builders every single day. So you'll hear from successful entrepreneurs and leaders from around the world, okay? So I want you to take a screenshot of this. This is our support card. If you knew the success stories on this page, oh my goodness, you would have joined already, all right? So get back with the person sharing this content with you. Thank you for everyone hanging out today, tonight. We will connect you to an amazing team that is just all about building people and building leaders and existing leaders. Come on in here and we're going to elevate you. There's been people on this team that have been financially free now for over 26 years. Our founder and CEO, Dr. Ty Best. So get back with that person who's sharing this information with you. They truly have your best interest at heart. All right. Thank you for your time, everybody. We will see you on the next live stream.